But let's get into it. Apparently, Bellular is very happy with the Mists of Pandaria remix, which is a brand new mode that's coming out. This looks really, really interesting. Wait, did I see that right? Hold on. Let's play it again, guys. Let's play that again. This is a raid boss, guys. This is like a massive raid boss with a huge health pool. And they are just shredding it. What is this? Oh my god, this is insane. And hold on, let me move my head for a moment. Guys, look at this buff table, man. I think these are like the special buffs that are in the Mists of Pandaria thing. They're just destroying this boss. Oh my god, this is crazy. Oh, I love this.
And what a hell of a weekend it was. The PTR was flooded with people.
It's not loud enough. Let me turn it up.
What MoP Remix is, what it plays like, what things they can get.
This is better, guys.
Goes live. And now we pretty much know all that. It's honestly kind of more insane than we thought. So today in this video, you're going to learn all about it. We'll kick it off with moving. You can
good old Bellular.
So this is very much not MoP Classic or anything close to it. This is MoP just played inside Dragonflight.
This is such a good idea. This is such a good idea. So what they've decided, and I've been championing this in a lot of my other World of Warcraft videos. I've been saying that they need to just make World of Warcraft focus on fun. Frankly, I don't give a flying you-know-what about balance. Just make it fun. And it looks like this is exactly what they did. It looks like they've completely broken Mists of Pandaria. And I love this. I love this. This is great. They added dragon flying to Mists of Pandaria, which obviously never had anything of the sort. This is so good.
Just with your Time Runner character being locked there, and a dozen other or so insane twists we'll get into. All of that is extremely obvious when you do the pretty cool intro to this with the infinite dragonflight that is definitely not teasing any massive lore implications. And then you just start dragon riding around. You get your talents every level, playing Demon Hunter or Evoker or an allied race or whatever floats your boat. All with Dragonflight's UI and visual and engine update.
So wait, Aku, you might know this answer. Am I correct in assuming that it is all of our normal Dragonflight talent trees and skills in Mists of Pandaria? Like, am I right? Because if so, dude, we're going to be busted. We're going to be oh my god, it is? Oh my lord. Oh my god, this is completely imba. This is completely imbalanced. I love this so much. This is good. Welcome, Sally. Welcome, TNT. I hope you guys are having a great night. This is crazy. I love this.
And honestly, it all feels
Evokers.
pretty damn good. Just like our sponsor. It's a tool I use all the time for convenience, security,
we love Bellular.
And money. NordVPN.com/Bellular.
Bellular is great. He works very hard in these videos. We will never skip an ad from Bellular. Mostly, we watch all the ads from pretty much all of the content creators that we react to and everything. But Bellular is fantastic. Give him a like. Give him a sub. He deserves it. He creates... dude, he still makes World of Warcraft content. He needs all the help he can get.
Warcraft. If you go there, if you click my link, you'll get 4 months for free and a 2-year plan.
And yes, that is self-reflective too.
There's zero risk, 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, you probably know Nord from their VPN. They're actually also a suite of security and convenience tools. The core VPN itself, of course, lets you use the internet as if you're anywhere. You can bypass regional restrictions and content, access streaming libraries of other countries, and even save money by region hopping for a better
I've never
deal,
used NordVPN.
Which, for me, is now just a part of my holiday planning ritual, like the 2 times I was over in the States last year. And hey, say if your phone is connected to a local...
It makes me so sad that a lot of the people that were using VPN to be able to connect to PSN networks and stuff for the Helldiver situation, they got just like straight up banned. I wonder if they got unbanned, because they did get like Sony banned as well. which was really, really sad. I hope they got that fixed. That was like the downside of using the VPN.
And some traffic is blocked, just swipe over to the Nord app, turn it on, and boom, your restrictions are gone. They have apps in every major platform. They're super easy to use. And
who here uses a VPN?
You get the dark
I do
web
not.
monitor,
I've never
which
used a
alerts you
VPN.
if your credentials appear in a data leak, so you can change your passwords and be proactive in your security. You've got their threat protection suite of tools as well, and they've got more things up their sleeve, like their password manager, NordPass, that helps you be secure. And come on, forgetting passwords is just not something we should have to deal with in the modern day. So, if all this stuff sounds interesting to you, check out Nord.
I have like one of like 7 different passwords I use for everything. That's how I know what my passwords are. That's how I've never forgotten. I've never been hacked either.
/Battler Warcraft.
They're complicated passwords.
For you to click, and there you'll get 4 months off a 2-year.
It's always the same ones.
30-day money-back guarantee. Cheers, Nord. With that said, let's go. This is not Chromie time. With the experimental gearing and the gem mechanics, this doesn't even feel close to Chromie time.
Good, because Chromie time always has been and always will be completely freaking boring. I don't know about you guys, but I never enjoyed Chromie time. Has anyone ever enjoyed Chromie time? I don't think I've ever enjoyed it. I am so glad that they went for something actually fun here. This is the way to do it. This is the way to make like a fun little game mode. Not little. They put a lot of work into this. Little nothing.
This is more like peering into an alternative universe and seeing a crazy, unrecognizable almost version of WoW.
Thank God.
Death Knights using Blink. Paladins with access to...
Wait, whoa. Blood Death Knights that can use Blink? Did I just hear that correctly? What in the world? This is crazy. Wait, can anyone use Vanish? Anyone can use Vanish. Oh my God. So there's special gems that have random abilities. Not random, but like, you know, specific abilities that are like game-breaking abilities, and you can just put it on anyone. Oh my God. What is next? A warrior with lay on hands? Like, this is crazy.
Slotting your helm with a new...
Shroud of the party members with a void, granting them a shield, absorbing damage, and reducing their health to 1. Oh my God, that is so funny. Precipice of Madness.
Drops your party's HP to 1, but shields them instead, and doing whatever the hell this thing is. Pretty cool. Or
this is cool.
Going and pulling a full quest worth of mobs and watching them pop like balloons because of your well-planned, not just character build, but gem build, because they really are that impactful. Another thing, you can level...
And I'm glad they added a new form of progression with the gems. It's just like something wacky where you can go like completely buck wild and just make some wacky, crazy extra... Look at that hunter DPS. Is that a hunter? At the bottom in the DPS meter. I think that color is hunter. That guy is doing 80,000 DPS. 80,000, guys. The next person, the next highest, is doing 27,000. What is that hunter damage? Oh my God, that's disgusting. Holy shit, I love it. I love how broken this is.
In raids. Seriously, one of the fastest ways to level up in MoP Remix is just
playing raids
for LFR while you're playing. Bosses drop extra XP that ends up being upwards of half a level, and with the speed that some LFR...
I never really got the chance to play a lot of the raids, at least, you know, at higher levels, for Mists of Pandaria. So this is like probably my only way to actually... Oh my God, I just looked at the Warlock. Guys, I was talking about, you know, the 80,000 DPS. The Warlock is now doing 648,000 DPS. What is this? Dude, I want to play this. This looks so broken. I actually want to play this. Yeah, he's simply built different. I guess so. This is hilarious.
Bosses go down. It's basically power leveling with a queue time.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Power leveling
Just
in a raid.
Next thing is, you can't get jewelry. Yes, rings, necks, trinkets. They're not really a thing. at least initially, because they are rewards for basically endgame achievements, but
Right.
otherwise, those items just don't drop. So yeah, gearing feels very different, wildly different in this game mode. It'll take a while to get used to, but the game is still flooding you with minor upgrades, and it just lets you destroy your old gear for bronze. More on what bronze is.
Okay, we're about to
later,
find
but
out. I was like, what does that mean?
It feels really nice to just level up and progress, filling in those slots.
You know what this feels like, guys? It feels like they took like all of the fun stuff in you know, being able to clear an entire room as a barbarian in Diablo 4 or whatever, and they put that into World of Warcraft. This feels like an ARPG. That's what this feels like. The raids are, it's like when you're fighting a Shava in Diablo 4. It's just a giant loot pinata and you're just trying to race for DPS. I think this is a really good, fun way to do it. And it's not meant to be a serious mode. That's the thing. Retail version of SOD? I don't know about that. Like, SOD is its own thing. Like, SOD is, like, progression. I mean, it's made for, you know, us Warcraft dads or something. So basically, essentially, I'm not a Warcraft dad, but, like, you know, I'm old enough to be. You know, it's just kind of like a more fun game mode than, like, Hardcore Classic or whatever. But that has its, like, own unique stuff, but it's not super easy. It is easier, but it's not super easy. This looks like straight up ARPG level easy, you know, and I think that's really unique for World. I don't think World of Warcraft has ever done anything like this. I don't think an MMO has done anything like this ever that I know of. This is very, very cool. This is very, very cool. And watch your welcome, buddy.
Just, well, it feels damn good.
Yeah.
The actual gearing flow as you level up feels great in this incarnation of WoW. And all that's not even talking about the Cloak of Infinite Potential, which is aptly named.
And
Aura. You pick this thing up from the intro quest, and then every mob and quest reward box in this mode can permanently upgrade it with these things called threads, with main stat, stamina, any secondary or tertiary stat, and especially bonus XP gain. So you can have tons of bonus XP, tons of move speed, leech, a bunch of extra damage stats.
What?
And it's shared, in part, across all of your alts.
Wait, what? It shares with your alts too? This is insane. This is actually bonkers, man. I'm like losing my voice. This is hilarious. This is such a cool idea. It's like heirlooms, but like infinitely better in every way. And it's for like your dumb like cloak slot, it looks like as well. I hope the finals go well, Watcher. Tell us all about it.
Basically, just keep playing, and that thing will just get more and more powerful.
And it's permanent.
I know a lot of you are excited to
I
get
love
loads
this.
of alts up, and man, you're going to be able to. You can power level fast. We haven't had enough time to fully test this in PTR, but the higher level you are, the more cloak threads drop. Way more. Like,
makes sense.
1 stat or XP percent per thread turned into like 3 at 30, then 7 at 50. In like 2 hours since hitting 30, this character's XP bonus went from 30-ish to 60-ish. Also, like you just saw, bosses and enemies get obliterated, so it's already pretty...
You know, one of the things, like, leveling is pretty easy in World of Warcraft retail right now already. But one of my big issues was I wanted to try out a whole bunch of classes, but I don't have time to play all of these alts and level them through the entire leveling process in a game where no one cares about the leveling process anymore. So it's so hard to find people to do dungeons, lower level, and, you know, certain aspects of it is just really lackluster. You have to play through Warlords of Drano and all that shit, or you know, other lackluster expansions. They just added a quick game mode to go through, and it's like they made it just super fun. So they made leveling alts really, really just fun and interesting. This is so smart from Blizzard, man. Blizzard team is cooking, is absolutely cooking with this. I plan on making like 5 different characters to go through this, guys. I plan on making like 5 freaking different characters. I always wanted to make, you know, another Warlock in retail. I have, you know, I've done several in Classic. I want to make another a Death Knight. I want to do Death Knight. I have not been able to make a Death Knight yet. Hunter in retail. I've not done Hunter in retail. I want to do like all these different classes, and now I can. It feels like leveling will be so fast and so silly and so rewarding. It might actually just just be fun to mindlessly like grind something out for like 10 hours. I don't know how long it'll do, how long it'll be to go from 0 to 70, but yeah, the mode is all over tunes. Yeah, once you get to once you finish the mode, you become a normal character. Exactly, Aku. I love that. This is so cool. This is such a smart way to do it.
Pretty fast, with XP doubled, or God forbid, tripled or quadrupled, and of course, you can dragon ride.
Dragon riding,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, 10 to 70 will eventually be a few hours tops. The next thing then, have you ever wanted a Mog, a mount, or a toy from Pandaria, but you were just never really bothered?
Dude, I know so many people online that were so salty about this. There are like some ultra rare drops for mounts and pets and stuff. And they announced that you could just easily get them here now. And I saw people on Twitter losing their shit over this. You know what I say? Fuck them. As many fun things as you can get, just throw it to everyone. Throw it to everyone, man. I think World of Warcraft has too many items. So, like, you know, there are count RMTs it's still to this day for certain items that are like $1,000+ for certain ones. Aku could probably give me the numbers for some of the highest ones. I just know it's an exorbitant amount of money. So, you know what? Screw them. I love that they're just giving this to people. Let people have fun. Let people have fun and get ready. Yeah, the Spectral Tiger, exactly. Let people have fun and get ready for the hardcore craziness of the War Within. That's what this is. This is the prep for the War Within. They're letting people just go buck wild before the War Within comes out. And you know what I say? I say fucking smart. Because this is usually the weakest part of the expansion. You know, everything is leading up to a new expansion. It's like the pre-expansion events. Some of them are sometimes lackluster. Dragonflight Story's already been lackluster. People who've played it through once don't want to play through the entire Dragonflight storyline again. Do it this way. This is so good. I don't think any expansion of World of Warcraft has ever done something like this. Am I wrong in this, Aku? I haven't been in every expansion of World of Warcraft. I don't think any expansion of World of Warcraft has done this. This is so smart. Hell, any MMO.
We're never lucky enough for the drop. Well,
I can't click that. What is it?
So with bronze, the currency that literally everything
the bronze
gives you, you can just buy them outright at the infinite vendors.
You can just buy like the special transmogs. You can just buy all of this. Dude, this is so cool. And eBay listing a Spectral Tiger for 7K. Holy smokes. I wonder if Spectral Tiger is available here, Aku. If it is, that would be hilarious to watch that price drop, man. Holy smokes, that would be really, really funny. Oh my god. Dude, I love this change, man. Thank God World of Warcraft and Blizzard are cooking. I was a little worried, but they're really cooking here.
And those are vendors that you can teleport to with vouchers
at any time
that you have easy access to. It almost feels like an official Blizzard private server. So if you want the Elgalon mount...
Actually, that's a really smart idea, yeah. It does feel like a private server. I think they've realized that private servers are still extremely lucrative. Like, I get commercials on YouTube all the time for 2 different private servers. You guys watch YouTube, you watch any World of Warcraft videos, you'll probably have seen the same ads I've seen. And dude, those private servers look really fun, I'm not gonna lie. I've not tried them yet. Maybe someday I will. But I think Blizzard is caught on. And instead of, you know, trying to cut those private servers down or whatever yet again and, you know, play these little cat and mouse games. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about, Aku. I want to try that someday. I think they just decided, hey, let's make our own version that people want to play while also paying the sub. And that's kind of the way to do it. That's the best way to do it. Just make your product better and people will want to use your product. And that's the best way to do it. I love it when companies do this. I love it when companies do this. Yeah, dude, honestly, I really hope World of Warcraft someday makes, like, essentially a carbon copy of the Ascension mode. I would love to see World of Warcraft's take on it. I really would. I think
farm
SOD
bronze,
is on the way.
Shav Anger mount, farm bronze. Or, you know, farm them up normally, get bronze, and if you don't get lucky enough to get the thing...
Is Spectral Tiger one of the mounts you can get with bronze, Aku? Because if it is... Jesus Christ. Blizzard has the chance to do the funniest thing ever. No? Oh, damn.
You want, well, just buy it
Oh,
with
well.
the bronze that you get from farming all the things you want. Now, I talked about rare mounts and that sort of thing, but you can also spend bronze on new stuff. Now, I will warn you, some of these more rare things, like, say, the Shadowhanger mount or the Elgalon mount, they are actually fairly expensive in bronze.
That's
but
fine.
I do think that makes sense, given how these are pretty damn rare mounts.
Dude, some of these mounts look really good, too. Like, I can't wait, man. I'll actually have a selection of mounts on my characters, as opposed to what I have now, which is like just the base shit all the time.
Themselves. And it's not just old mounts and old bits of gear. There are also recolors that you can buy with bronze.
Well, I like that.
A huge list of recolored gear that was never accessible to players.
You got to go
like
full fashion souls,
set, but in its proper coloration. And finally, a golden version of the Astral Cloud Serpent from Elgalon. That one, though, is
That's
not bronze.
cool.
That is from doing an achievement.
That's
and
really cool.
Speaking of new, old things and achievements, you can pick up Chen Stormstout's genuinely iconic hat, either for your head or for your back, a lovely touch, and his keg from doing some remix achievements.
And these are new. I don't remember this being an OG MOP, because I would have farmed for this shit. I don't think this was an OG MOP. So they added some special, you know, cosmetics, new items. Dude, that is so cool. I love this. This, oh my god, man. Who knew that just making a game mode fun would make it worth playing? Oh, this is so good, man.
These are
this is some good news.
The Krasarang Wilds and Kunlai Summit. But what does that actually mean? That's where things are a little bit different, because finish basically means pick your type of content and just do all of it. So do you like
whatever
questing?
You want.
Then complete the campaign.
Yeah.
And bam.
Do you like raids?
Do you
do
hate
all
questing?
of them.
If so, that's actually okay. Explore the zone and kill a bunch of rares.
Right.
That will unlock the achievement for you. Do you want to play group content?
This is so good. They don't even lock you into doing like all the quests in the zone, which can be annoying because you have to find some like random side quest that you forgot about like 10 levels ago. It's just like any different way to clear the zone. There's many different options. More options is always better when it comes to things like this. This is so smart. They basically took every single pain point you and I have as World of Warcraft players, and they just said, hey, let's make it fun. Let's make it fun. Moose, why does WoW spook you, bro? I never, I don't understand. Tell me. Because this looks like the most fun mode I've ever seen, actually.
Well, then do all the dungeons and scenarios, or
this is so cool.
Say raids in his own, and that can be considered done for these big new meta achievements.
Right, there you go.
Sometimes you'll need to do 2 in a zone to finish it for the rewards, but
that's fine.
This is very much a have it your way approach.
Right.
So for many of you who already have
the buttons,
or maybe just don't want to do group content.
The biggest downsides to World of Warcraft, Moose, is the amount of buttons you have, and it's like, frankly, too many. Like, some rotations are like 24 buttons long or whatever, which is insane. And the other major issue is that add-ons are basically required. And that is another barrier of entry. I think, I said this before in my big video, Moose. PM me, I'll send you that video, Moose, because I think you'll like it. I talked about the major pain points of people trying to get into World of Warcraft or trying to enjoy World of Warcraft at a more casual level, and why we cannot, and what they should work on in the future. I completely agree with you. Those are 2 of the biggest pain issues for me. And I think for everyone, really.
I mean, you're going to be very well served here. Here's an example. If you want that golden astral serpent, you need to finish Veil of Eternal Blossoms. But that basically just means finishing 2 of these 4 achievements. Exalted with the Golden Lotus, Exalted with the August Celestials, Explore and Kill Rares, or do the Veil instances. That's, of course, Mogasham.
So 4 different ways.
Springs, and
that's good.
For some reason, also, the Scarlet and Skullomance dungeons, which is bizarre.
That is weird.
There's a freedom in this that I think is pretty great. Now, speaking of achievements, here's a neat quirk. If you're an achievement hunter, clear your schedule because, well, there's an achievement for just about everything in Mists of Pandaria in this mode. Clearing scenarios, raids, rares, dungeons, across all difficulties, doing reps, doing campaigns, everything. And when you do an achievement,
the revamped,
you get a stack of bronze.
Okay. So Aku said the reason Skullomance and Strathholm are there is because apparently Mists of Pandaria had a revamp for it. Okay, that makes sense. I did not realize that. Yeah, I'm pretty far behind when it comes to you know, my specific memory about this particular expansion. I did not realize that.
200 bronze for a minor bronze cache, up to getting 1,000 bronze from the greater bronze cache.
So for achievement
yes,
hunters, you'll get a lot of bronze as well.
Instead of achievements just giving you random points, you actually get something that's useful.
That's nice.
And it's even better
I love
than that
this.
because all of the achievements that have a real counterpart, those are also triggered by doing the remix version. So if you want to go and get Lore Master or Exalted with those reputations, if you do them in remix, well,
you'll get a massive
be there
amount
in live as well.
There you go.
You won't have to go and do,
That's
say,
cool.
Golden Lotus Exalted twice if you do it once in remix.
So doing it in this crazy game mode means you don't have to do the Chromie version later on. It actually carries over. This is huge.
Remix, you'll get the achievement on regular non-remix as well. And speaking of those reps, by the way, they'll be pretty easy. Just like with Time Walking, this has bonus reps. So far, we found out that the Order of the Cloud Serpent has a 100% bonus attached. Others are likely the same. And
I don't know what that means.
There are new Aid the repeatable turn-in quests.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to rep grind. Or they made the rep grind a lot easier. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's another pain point. So that's good. It looks like, wow. I don't know. Aku, am I correct in assuming they've actually thought of every single pain point in World of Warcraft? Because I can't think of any other pain points. It looks like they thought of all of them, which is shocking, which is actually bona fide shocking. If you guys think of any pain points that they have not thought of for Mists of Pandaria, leave a comment below. I would love to hear what your thoughts are. I'm excited for this already, man. This is so cool. This is so cool.
Asking for 10 of the farmable lesser charms of good fortune currency.
Right.
That are, you know, from, say, like, Timeless Isles, mobs, and things like that. So, yeah, you could go do your regular dailies, or you could just get a whole bunch of charms from doing literally anything else,
yeah.
and turn those charms into
this
rep.
is the way.
So, again,
this is the
that
way.
theme of there being a lot of freedom and things being pretty damn generous with progress.
Yep.
That's absolutely running through here. You can look pretty great. Transmog is free in this mode. Nothing costs gold at all. So if you just want...
Nothing costs gold at all in this game mode. That is so funny. Good. Fucking good. Oh my god, this is so good.
Definitely the place. Now, you can also look great by getting these class sets. These are for finishing Landfall and Isle of Thunder. And yes, if you're keen-eyed, you might have noticed, these are recolors of last year's gorgeous class sets. Basically, if you get the achievements on one character, then you get the stuff for that character's class.
That's awesome.
It also unlocks for you the ability to purchase
you want me getting gold? That's fine. Yeah.
Every other class using...
I mean, I would expect that, Aku, because like if you don't spend gold and you get a whole bunch of gold, gold farmers would just use this as a method to gold farm. So the fact that you don't get gold doesn't hurt you because you're not spending any gold. And so they just take gold out of the equation at all, which is smart. And it's just a you know, a way to farm, like, you know, these random mounts and stuff with this bronze, which makes sense. That is a way to like stop this from being an RMT hell as well. Botting in RMT hell.
Bronze. I don't even want to think about the amount of tender value that all of this would have been if it was actually on the store. Overall, though, pretty damn neat. And our final thing today, the PTR was packed. And when this...
I think they're realizing that people aren't really like spending as much tender as they want, so it's like a nice addition. But they're really wanting more people to sub, play retail World of Warcraft, enjoy the best parts of retail World of Warcraft, namely like the hero talents and things like that. Enjoy a beautiful storyline, because Mists of Pandaria had a great storyline, and it had like really, really beautiful music. And it was like, it wasn't like a hard-hitting storyline or anything, but it was fun. It was like, you know, good mindless fun. It was like a perfect expansion for good mindless fun. And then get ready, get sucked in to World of Warcraft in general, the general vibe of it, before the War Within comes out. This entire game mode is a way to increase subs, which is totally fine. That's totally fair. That's how it should work. And it is to get everyone ready for the War Within. It's a giant commercial for the War Within. And I think this is a very good idea. This is smart marketing. I love this. This is when they do it right.
You're absolutely going to see Pandaria flooded with people like it's 2012 again. If you've ever wanted to experience Mists of Pandaria, obviously not exactly as it was, but like an actual big MMO experience with loads
people will actually play this together. Everyone will be in this, you know, goofing off and having fun, and it'll be low key, hopefully very low toxicity as a result as well. You won't be getting, it starts next week, apparently, Aku says, and it's speculated to last until August. Good. Perfect. That's more than enough time. Hell yeah, Aku. I appreciate that.
And the world being just vibrant and packed, this absolutely will be a time to do it. Between how honestly fun a bunch of this stuff ends up being, because in a way, it really is like Season of Discovery, Mists of Pandaria, but... I don't know, like super fast on...
Dude, like Season Discovery is not even that fast. Like there's aspects of it that are fast, and you can break the game by making it faster and everything. But it like Season Discovery is basically Classic Plus. This is just a fucking like shitfest fun mode. This is literally a for fun mode. I consider this different than Season of Discovery for sure. I love this. I love both.
Hopped up in many different substances.
Yeah, exactly.
That's essentially the feeling here. This is World of Warcraft.
And it's about damn time.
Like you've never played it before. At least here I thought I'd kind of bring you a bunch of interesting findings and things that I just thought you'd like to know. And I've got to say, I think I'll be spending quite a bit more time in this than I would have assumed from their PvE thing. I mean, even back when I thought it might have been that Vampire Survivors mode. Because, as much as that would be cool, this is Mists of Pandaria. And
whatever we thought it was before, this is just better. Like, this is just straight up a big W.
Expansion that I love. I can go do Heroic Throne of Thunder, but with a totally busted level 70 version of class that I'm kind of familiar with a whole bunch of twists to make it different. Oh, man. Yeah.
And yes, I will be making yet another warrior just to be a warrior and see what kind of busted combinations I can put on a warrior. This is definitely something I will be doing. I do apologize. I love warriors. I'm sorry.
They're cooking. They're cooking. And so are we. So come back tomorrow. That's it for today's video.
I will be playing a warrior as well.
I'll see you next time.
I'll play like all the other fun, different tunes that I've been able to make. But at some point, I will make a warrior to do this with. 100%. This was really cool, guys. Give it a like, give it a sub, man. Like I said, Belilar works hard, and he still actually makes a lot of Warcraft content. So this man needs all the help he can get. This poor man.